day 9, don't know what I was doing then, day 9 of December, no, day 9 of the Christmas countdown, day 9th of December. So, oh, my reindeer horns are falling off. Okay, so today I have an animated Christmas movie for you guys, which came out not too long ago. It's quite a recently one. When did it come out? I don't know. 2008? Okay, for me I was like, oh, this looks like quite a newish release. Well, obviously not. This is the first year I've heard of it or seen it, so to me I was like, oh, this looks like a newer movie, but I guess not so much, but kind of. And it is The Flight Before Christmas. Now, what drew me to this one particularly was it kind of is a nice little cover, and it's got Emma Roberts in it, so I was like, oh, okay. So it's got the voice acting of Emma Roberts, and I saw the cover and I was like, oh, that might be a fun one to review. So I picked it up this year, and yeah, here I am reviewing it. So basically, it's about this little reindeer called Nico, or Nico. I would say Nico, but I think they say Nico, but and basically his father is a member of the Flying Forces, which is like Santa's reindeers pretty much, and he's never met him, but they see the reindeers flying around. He kind of has this dream of meeting him and becoming a member of the Flying Forces. So that's the basic plot. But currently he lives in a herd of reindeers with his mother and a bunch of other people, and he has this little buddy, this little flying squirrel. It is a flying squirrel. It's very interesting, but I know they do have those squirrels with the little bits, but anyway, he was a bit quirky and nice. I liked this character a lot. And he kind of is like watching over Nico, and it was a good movie. It was very interesting. I've read kind of some reviews of this, and people are very mixed. I mean, obviously it's mostly geared towards children, but it's quite dark. Basically, like I say, he's living in this herd and he wants to fly. That's his dream. He has this dream of wanting to be able to fly. He's trying it all the time and kind of always just falling. And then one day he kind of goes pondering off to jump off this like big ledge to try and fly. And he gets spotted by these wolves, this pack of wolves. And basically, they find out the hideout where these reindeers are staying. And they have to kind of move, and it's this big thing. And the wolves are pretty horrible. They've got massive claws and teeth, but they don't look, I don't know, I feel like they don't look anything worse than I guess maybe I know that Scar isn't a wolf out of The Lion King, he's a lion, but he looks kind of evil. Like the wolves look like animated wolves, but so it has its dark aspects, but I think that's interesting because sometimes I think nowadays animations try and be very, very fluffy and very, very nice, whereas they used to have darker elements, whereas now they've kind of got rid of that. So it does have some, I guess, dark elements for younger children that they might find scary. So basically, these wolves are now after the reindeers, and they all have to move place, but everybody's mad with Nico about it because obviously he brought the wolves pretty much to their hideout, and so he's kind of feeling a bit low about it, and he runs off basically to try and find Santa's, they call it something in this, Santa's, wherever Santa lives. It's not called the North Pole in this movie, it's called something. Anyway, so wherever Santa lives, where this Flying Force is, he runs off to try and find this place, but no one's ever been, and he's just like, yeah, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna find it. And it's kind of about that. It's about his adventure trying to get to Santa's place to find the Flying Forces to see if his father is there. And I actually really enjoyed it. It was kind of a fun adventure. It felt more like a kind of classic animation movie, how they used to be. It has the dark elements, the villains, the wolves. They kind of essentially mention that they want to eat Santa, which is a bit dark, but it's animation, it all wraps up well. But yeah, so that's it. It's about Nico and his adventure. This little guy comes along, and these two have such a sweet story. This guy's story, I was like, oh, they did a really good job with the story in this one. I really enjoyed it. And then this little weasel comes in. Is it weasel or a ferret? A weasel ferret. And she's great. She's a singing weasel ferret, and she's really, really enjoyable and brings a lot of light-hearted moments to the movie. And that is the one that's voiced by Emma Roberts. I know they said something else then. Yes, that's the one who's voiced by Emma Roberts, and she's singing and Christmas songs and stuff, and that's really, really sweet and enjoyable. And you know what, overall I just quite liked it. It's not overly Christmassy. I think you can still watch this movie not at Christmas. I mean, it's about reindeers and snow and them trying to get to Santa, but it's kind of more of like a journey movie, they're on this journey, on this trip, and the obstacles that meet them on the trip. Does that make sense? But overall, I really enjoyed it. As far as animated Christmas movies go, I think this is a pretty good one, and I definitely would recommend that you check it out. If you're a fan of animated movies, I think this is one that you'd probably really enjoy, even though the animation is good, but it's not the best. The eyes were a little bit strange. I don't know, that's just me. The eyes on the animated characters were a little bit weird, but overall the animation was pretty good. I enjoyed that, and if you are looking for Christmas movies for children, I'd recommend this is a good one. But if you have very small children, I'd probably just say you should probably give it a watch first, because like I said, there are some darker bits of the film, but nothing like, I mean, look at like Bambi. Bambi is a children's film, and Bambi's mother gets shot, so it's nothing too bad. It's just the wolves are after them, if that makes sense. But yeah, overall I enjoyed it. I liked that it kind of had a journey trip. I liked that it had some darker elements to it. I liked the whole message to it, and I really liked this little guy. He was really, really cute. But yeah, overall I enjoyed this one. Highly recommend it for an animated Christmas film. If you're looking for something a bit different, then this should be a good one. Plus I think they have a second one. So if you enjoy this one, then there's another one, but I haven't seen that one. So yeah, that's day 9 of the December Christmas countdown, guys. Thumbs up if you're enjoying these. I can't wait to continue on with the series and see what we have coming. So yeah, comment down below if you've ever seen the Flight Before Christmas, or if you ever plan on watching it. Let me know if you're enjoying this series, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye!